Welcome back MVP Road Car. Today we've got something really special to dive into, the 2026 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am, a revival that has stirred up car enthusiasts across the globe. Pontiac's name has always carried a kind of legend, and when the Firebird Trans Am comes up, people immediately think of classic American muscle, smoky burnouts, and that iconic late 70s swagger. But in 2026, this car is back. And it's not just a nostalgic throwback, it's a modern beast built to compete with the best of today's performance cars while keeping that unmistakable Firebird identity. At first glance, the exterior tells you everything you need to know about this car's character. The design team clearly went into the archives, pulled inspiration from the second-generation Firebirds, and gave it a futuristic twist. The aggressive front fascia features sleek LED headlights that almost resemble the piercing eyes of a hawk, tying into the Firebird logo heritage. The famous screaming chicken decal is optional, but it's available in modernized form across the hood, glowing under certain lighting conditions thanks to special reflective paint technology. The hood scoop isn't just for show, it's fully functional, channeling cool air into the engine bay, a detail muscle car purists will definitely appreciate. Along the sides, you'll notice muscular haunches and deep sculpting, a nod to the old-school Trans Am but with aerodynamic efficiency in mind. Air vents are integrated behind the front wheels, cutting drag while giving the profile that race-ready look. The roofline flows into a fastback style, and the rear is finished off with a wraparound LED light bar that feels futuristic yet still winks at the classic horizontal taillights. The quad exhaust tips, neatly tucked into a diffuser, give away the fact that this car is built to move with serious intent. Sitting on 20-inch forged aluminum wheels with performance tires, the stance is low, wide, and unapologetically aggressive. Step inside, and Pontiac has made sure that nostalgia doesn't mean sacrificing modern comfort or technology. The cabin is a blend of retro design cues and high-end materials you'd expect from a 2026 sports car. The dashboard is driver-centric, slightly tilted towards the pilot just like in the originals, but here it's dominated by a massive 14-inch digital cluster paired with a 12-inch infotainment display. Both are fully customizable, allowing you to switch between retro-inspired gauge designs and futuristic readouts that show everything from performance telemetry to augmented reality navigation. The steering wheel has a flat bottom wrapped in Alcantara, with the classic Trans Am logo shining proudly at the center. The seats are bolstered sport buckets, upholstered in premium leather with contrast stitching and Firebird emblems embossed into the headrests. You get heated, ventilated, and even massage functions, making it just as comfortable for long highway cruises as it is for track days. The ambient lighting system can glow in fiery shades of red and gold, echoing the car's heritage, and the sound system is a 14-speaker premium setup from Bose, tuned specifically for this cabin's acoustics. Storage space is reasonable for a coupe, but this car isn't about practicality, it's about passion and performance. And speaking of performance, this is where the new Firebird Trans Am proves it isn't just relying on its name. Under the hood lies a supercharged 6.2-liter V8, tuned to deliver a staggering 670 horsepower and 650 pound-feet of torque. That power is sent to the rear wheels through a 10-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters, or for purists, Pontiac also offers a 6-speed manual option, as something enthusiasts have been begging for in modern muscle cars. With launch control engaged, the Trans Am can rocket from 0 to 60 in just 3.4 seconds, putting it in the same performance bracket as some European supercars. Handling has been a major focus as well. The car rides on an adaptive magnetic suspension system that reads the road in real time and adjusts damping instantly. This means you get sharp, responsive handling on twisty back roads but also a surprisingly smooth ride during daily driving. Brembo carbon ceramic brakes provide the stopping power you'd expect from a car of this caliber, and the electronic limited slip differential ensures traction is never wasted. For track enthusiasts, There's even a Trans Am track pack that adds lightweight wheels, stickier tires, and a more aggressive aero kit with a carbon fiber rear wing. Fuel economy isn't this car's selling point, but thanks to cylinder deactivation technology and improved aerodynamics, you can still manage a respectable 20 miles per gallon on the highway if you keep your foot out of it. That being said, let's be real, nobody is buying a Firebird Trans Am for its gas mileage. You buy it for the way it makes you feel, the way it sounds, and the way it pins you back in your seat when you floor it. And make no mistake, the exhaust note is pure muscly deep, throaty, and perfectly tuned to give you goosebumps every time you fire it up. Now let's talk about price. Because Pontiac knows they're walking a fine line between offering exclusivity and keeping the Firebird accessible to the loyal fan base. The base model starts at around $65,000, which is right in line with the fully loaded Camaro or Mustang GT 500. Step up to the higher trims with more options, and you're looking at closer to $85,000. The Track Pack Edition, with all the lightweight and performance goodies, will push you into the $95,000 range. Considering the performance figures and the heritage behind the badge, that's actually a pretty compelling value proposition. You're essentially getting muscle car soul with supercar performance at a fraction of the price of a European rival. One of the most interesting aspects about this release is the way Pontiac has positioned it. This isn't just a car for collectors or weekend cruisers, it's designed to be driven hard and enjoyed daily. The combination of modern tech, safety features like adaptive cruise, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, and a full 360-degree camera system make it more than just a throwback. It's a proper 2026 machine that just happens to wear a badge steeped in history. In conclusion, the 2026 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am is exactly what enthusiasts were hoping for. It honors the past with its design cues, hood scoop, and optional screaming chicken, while embracing the future with cutting-edge technology, jaw-dropping performance, and an interior that feels every bit as premium as cars twice its price. It's bold, loud, unapologetic, and yet refined enough to live with every day. For anyone who has ever dreamed of owning a Firebird or simply loves the idea of American muscle being reborn for the modern era, this car delivers in every possible way. So that's my deep dive into the new Trans Am. If you're as excited about this car as I am, make sure to let me know in the comments what you think about Pontiac bringing the Firebird back in 2026. Would you pick this over a Camaro, Mustang, or even a Challenger? Or do you think it belongs in a category all its own?